Come in. Have a seat. So, my name is Sonny Patricia Ocada. I will be your nurse for today. And for the verification, may I please get your name and age?
My name is Marcochino Gardo, and I'm 16 years old.
So, how do you want me to address you?
Mikey na lang po.
So, what we are going to do today is that we are going to assess your head, ears, and neck. And to order to achieve that, I will need to assess some certain parts of your body, specifically the head, ears, and neck. And for you to cooperate, I will need you to answer some of my questions that I will be asking. And it is important to know this so that we could avoid some issues that could be potentially be dangerous in the future. So before we start the assessment, first I will need to get your vital signs, and before we do those, going to do the hand washing technique, and I'll be providing you some privacy. So now I'll be doing the vital signs first. So before we do that, can you please put the arm on the table? So now we will start the calculation of blood pressure. So now I've checked all your vital signs, and the results are all in normal condition. So next that I will be going to do is I'm going to ask some questions about your history of hearing and ears. Is that okay with you? Okay. So before we start, the answers that you will be telling me will be confidential and be documented. It will be confidential only to me and the attending physician I'll be taking you in. So the first question is: does your family have a history of hearing problems? Okay. Next is do you have any presence of hearing problems? Experience going to the doctor to see if you have some hearing problems. Difficulty in hearing. Wearing of hearing aids like the hearing devices that you see in elderly people. Okay. So next, I'm going to assess your ears. Is that okay with you? So now I'll be going to assess your ears. So now I'm going to inspect your ear and gonna do some palpations. And it includes touching of the ear and doing some. Is that okay with you? Okay. Could you please go to that side? To the other side, please. Okay. And next, I'll be going to do some circular motions around your ear. Is that okay with you? Okay. To this side, please. Do you feel any discomfort? Okay. To the other side, please. Okay. So next that we are going to do is we are going to inspect the inside of your ear. Is that okay? Okay. Into this side, please. Okay, to the next side, please. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. So next that we are going to do is that I'm going to say some words closely so to see if you can hear those right. Is that okay? Okay, the first word is Lenny.
Lenny.
Disco.
Disco.
Bongbong.
Bongbong.
Ping.
Ping.
Nani.
Money.
Okay, very good. So the results will be documented and yes, the results are very good. We don't have any hearing problems. The results are now documented. And a tip for you is that when you are cleaning your ears, remember to not push it very hard so that the eardrums might not get hurt. Remember to just only clean the outside of the ear. Okay? Next that we are going to do is we are going to assess your mouth. And before we start, may I know your routine pattern of dental care?
The routine pattern in dental care is I brushing my teeth 2 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening.
Okay. So the next is when was your last checkup with the dentist?
It's last year, December 2021.
Okay. Have you experienced lesions, some wounds inside your mouth? Okay. Have you have any denture discomfort?
Mm.
Medicines prescribed by the dentist.
Mm.
Okay. So now I'll be going to assess your mouth, but first let me sanitize myself and put on some gloves. What we're going to do is I need you to count your mouth. Okay. And next is I'm going to palpate the outward linings of your mouth. Is that okay with you? Okay. Next is I'm going to put this inside of you so that I can inspect the inside of your mouth. Is that okay with you?
Yes, it is.
Please open your mouth. Okay. So next that I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the two fingers of my mouth. Is that okay? Okay. Please open wide. Okay, thank you. And next is I'm going to please let your tongue out so that I can palpate it. Is that okay with you? Okay. Can you please let your tongue out? Okay, thank you. You may close your mouth now. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to open your mouth again and lean backward so that I can inspect the inside of your throat. Okay, please do that. Okay, open wide. Let your tongue out. Open okay. Open wide. Thank you so thank you very much. And I'm going to record the documents, the answers. I've seen no problem with your mouth, teeth, and tongue. Those are in good condition. Always brush your teeth 3 times a day and, if possible, gargle some mouthwash so that all bacteria will be perished. So now what we are going to do is now I'm gonna observe your neck movements. I need you to lean in different angles. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
So first, lean downwards, close to the chest. Okay. Thank you very much. Now please lean backward as high as you can. Okay, thank you very much. Now lean towards your shoulder. Don't. Okay. To the other side. Okay, thank you very much. Now lean your neck, head to the left. Okay, to the other side. Okay, thank you very much. Now what we're going to do next is I'm going to put pressure on your head as you lean towards, and try to resist it as you go on. Is that okay with you? And if you feel any discomfort, just tell me so, and I will stop. Okay? So okay, lean towards your head and try to resist. The other side. Okay? Thank you very much. Now I'm going to put some pressure on your shoulder as you go up, and try to resist it. Okay? Again. Thank you very much. So now what we are going to do next is I'm going to palpate your neck. Is that okay with you? And and if you feel any discomfort, just tell me so, and I will stop. Okay? So now you can first go here. Are you feeling any discomfort? Okay. So yeah, any discomfort? Okay. Then I'm going to just this. Are you feeling any discomfort? Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. And now what we are going to do next is I'm going to palpate your thyroid gland. And before we do that, which will you prefer? Behind your back or in front of you? Okay. So let me just inspect your thyroid. Is that okay? Are you feeling any discomfort? If you have anything, just send me this one, okay? Okay, thank you very much. Okay, thank you so much. And that's all for the assessment. Now, through some findings, I have seen that you have no problems with your neck. You haven't had any thyroid problems, no anything. You are in perfect condition. So that's all for the assessment. Thank you so much for your patience and for your excellent cooperation. Have a great day.
You too, sir.